the Beach Boys, a thing that was really interesting to me was the concept, the idea that music could be made in your garage. Music could be made by a family. The business at the time was maybe more New York-based, Brill Building. We write the song here, we arrange it, we send out the demo. It's all very meticulously handled by quote-unquote professional people, business people in suits in the buildings with an eye to a buck and with the eye to fads and all that. But here comes, first of all, Ricky Nelson. It was interesting to hear White pinpoint Ricky Nelson being the spearhead of the whole, right from Hollywood High. Sure, he had the pedigree of his family, but he plugged in, covered a couple of songs, and had hit after hit after hit. And then the interesting Phil Spector aspect where he begins to build his own empire and do it himself, hire local people, and it's grassroots stuff. And then he hits on Jan and Dean. The tape recorder in the garage thing, Jan and Dean did that themselves too, even before the Beach Boys began to do it. So the Beach Boys, the famous story about converting the garage into the music room and Brian experimenting with his tape recorder. You know, the family goes away for the weekend and the boys hang out and they make music. And this whole idea that White puts forward that this started the new thing, the California sound, but also the California business, the idea that you could make it yourself, shop it around, and have a hit. The whole Phil Spector, Beach Boys, Jan and Dean thing was fascinating, and it made me consider, yeah, that's interesting that the business began to pivot, and this whole California sound and scene began to emerge, and the Beach Boys were there right at the beginning of it.